If only there was a way to enjoy camping without those annoying mosquitoes. Well, there is. What's going on? It's Samantha from Lone Crow Adventures, the channel where we talk about all things camping, hiking, and backpacking. Today, we're going to be reviewing the Thermacell Patio Shield Lantern to find out if this is going to be an effective mosquito repellent device that you can use to keep mosquitoes away from your campsite. Let's go. So this is the Thermacell Patio Shield Lantern, and this Thermacell Lantern is so cute. I love it. That's the first thing I love about it. It features a wire handle, so you can actually suspend this from a lantern hook that you sometimes see at campsites down in the deep south. Whether you're in Florida or Tennessee or Louisiana, you'll often see these lantern hooks at campsites down there. The Thermacell Lantern uses the same conceptual technology as you'll find in the Thermacell Patio Shield, with the exception that this one has a handle and it also incorporates LED lights so that it can act as an illumination device as well as an effective mosquito repellent. The Thermacell Lantern uses the scent pad and butane cartridge technology. How this works, the butane cartridge is inserted into the bottom of the lantern, it is screwed into position, and a scent pack is opened. The butane heats up a small coil that heats up and diffuses the scent pad into the air that creates a shield of protection, hence the name Patio Shield Lantern. And this will effectively create a 15 by 15 foot zone of protection. So you want to place the lantern in an area that's central to where you're going to be sitting for mosquito protection. The Thermacell Lantern is one of the easiest Thermacells to get set up so that you can start getting mosquito protection right away. To get started, you go ahead and give it a little jiggle, and the shade is going to pop off like this. If you notice on the inside, there is threading, and this is where you're going to take that butane cartridge. You're going to place that on the inside, and you're just going to turn it about 2 or 3 times until it goes tight and this butane is in position. Then you take your lantern base and the lantern shade and just slide them together until they click. Unlike a lot of Thermacell devices, the Thermacell Lantern actually takes 4 AA batteries. So you need to make sure that you either put these in the lantern before you head out to the campsite or pick up a pack along the way before you get there to make sure that you can use the light function. So to add batteries to the lantern, you flip it over upside down. You'll see there's a release tab here, and that is going to expose the battery compartment. Now the next step involves loading the scent pad into the Thermacell device. So when you open up this little foil package, it's going to reveal one of these blue scent pads. And they smell kind of nice. It has a pleasant, almost like a citrus type of odor mixed with a fresh sea breeze, if I had to describe how it smells. There is a chemical on this. It's not DEET, it's not citronella. It's a chemical called alethrin or alethrin. And this is a chemical that was devised back in the 1940s as an insecticide, and it was found to be extremely effective against mosquitoes. Now, mosquitoes experience negative neurological effects when they fly into an airspace that is contaminated with alethrin, and they immediately will try to leave the area because of the neurological effects that they experience. This is what gives this chemical such a powerful effect. Now, this chemical is perfectly safe. It has been endorsed by the EPA, or the Environmental Protection Agency, and it causes no harmful side effects in either humans or animals, even when utilized over long periods of time. So to get your Thermacell fired up, you take this switch that's on the front and you turn it to the on position. And you should be able to hear some butane flowing. After about 5 to 10 seconds, you're going to press this start button about 3 times. Press it until you hear kind of a mini whoo, kind of like a barbecue sound flying up. And then you'll be able to see an itty bitty little orange light on there. That's the coil that's been ignited, and that's how you know that it's starting to heat up that plate to disperse that chemical. Now it's going to take about 10 to 15 minutes for the Thermacell Lantern to heat up fully before it starts offering you the maximum protection. So I would get this set up, put it in the middle of your picnic table, and then start making your dinner or moseying around the campsite doing some other chores, and come back about 10 minutes later and this puppy's going to be offering you the maximum protection. Now a few things to consider about using any of the Thermacell products is that these products work best when you're planning to be stationary. They don't really work well for activities where you're on the move, so like hiking or canoeing. Those don't work great. They can work good for fishing if you're just sitting on the dock or bobbing around in the middle of the lake, but if you're actively moving around, this technology relies on being able to saturate the air in a specific area to protect you against mosquitoes. And if you're constantly moving out of that saturation zone because you're on the move, this product's not going to work great. The Thermacell Lantern is an outstanding product. I love that Thermacell has incorporated the use of an ambient light. I love that it has two functions, one for mosquito repelling and the other to double down as a lantern. This really maximizes the amount of space that this device uses up, and in my opinion is superior than the previous Patio Shield version that did not have a lantern. But if you guys want to check out other versions of Thermacell, I'm going to go ahead and link those videos up here, and I'll see you over there.